It was rejected, it's still gone ahead, it's dangerous.
My name's Alison. I'm an Ofsted registered childminder and have been doing this job for about 13 years. So we visit the nature reserves, the woodlands and the parks on a daily basis. Children love getting muddy, exploring nature, finding birds' nests. We are really concerned that the incinerator is going to affect our enjoyment of the local environment, and we object to the incinerator going ahead very strongly with deep concerns for the children, their development, breathing in very poor air quality. Big concern for us, and we want the children to be out and about daily, enjoy the environment and it not be spoilt by the incinerator going ahead.
My name's Helen. I live on this small holding along Heighington Lane. We're about 300 metres away from the proposed incinerator in that direction, and we live a sustainable life growing our own veg, and we have chickens and sheep. Well, it just should be somewhere else. It's too close to farming. There's crops being grown on these fields here which go into making food and that which people are going to eat, and our animals, the sheep, which go into the food chain, and I just think it's wrong.
Most of the people I'd spoken to hadn't even heard of it at this point, and we're in this situation now where people are fighting back and asking questions of why didn't we know? I'm Councillor Michael Stead. I represent Aycliffe North and Midridge. I'm north of this area, but I'm still concerned about it. I think the radius and the consultation area should have been a lot larger for something like this. What are we going to do about it? What can we do? They're approaching me as a local councillor to say what can be done. For me, it rests with the Environmental Agency now. They've got planning permission, but they haven't got a permit, and that's where we stop them. A QR code has been issued, which we can scan. The Environment Agency will read every objection and every comment that comes through onto that portal. It's important that everybody engages, scans the QR codes and lets their feelings be heard. How can the permit be fairly assessed when the building's already built, when it's already there? That's pressure, not process, and it's wrong.
Obviously we're concerned that we don't want the children and ourselves as a family breathing toxic fumes in. Hi, my name's Megan and this is my two young boys. We are a family, we live not very far from the incinerator plant that's been built. When you look on the list of the things that they're burning, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We've read that there's things getting burned like feces and human body parts, and it's not really something that you want your young family to be breathing in.
The environment, we only have one environment, as indeed we only have one health. And when you start to lose that health, the whole world starts to fall down around you. It's just absolutely abhorrent how this thing could have got this far in the first place.
Hi, my name's Philippa. I'm a local resident and mum of two. I've just come on today to give you a little bit of information about the type of thing that this proposed incinerator will be pumping out into the local area. It's things like nitrogen dioxide, fine particles. It's said that these can sit in your lungs and accumulate over time. That's definitely not something that I want to be breathing in, especially when we've done some research and it has been proved by the World Health Organization that these chemicals that are pumped out can cause things like heart attacks, asthma, and even cancer.
I'm Rachel, and for most of my life I have lived within 1 mile of this monstrosity. Newton Aycliffe is one of the largest industrial estates in the north of the country. Has the Environment Agency actually considered all current pollutants that we have before they have accepted and expected Fornax? No. What we need from you all to stop this is scan the QR code and please object with us and for us to help everybody in the area for their future.
So if you've got a leaflet that's been put through your door and it's got a QR code on the bottom, scan the QR code, put your objections in, because there's a lot more families like us that are going to be affected by this.
Every resident deserves to breathe fresh air, and I've had countless emails before this has even started with where's the smells, what's being burnt, what's coming, where we at, and it's horrendous to think that we're going to end up possibly with a consideration of another one. If this permit is approved, it sets a dangerous precedent. It says companies can build first and ask for permission later.